This video is to show you how to do work authorization tracking sheets. So those are all stored within the iAnnotate PDF, so we're going to select that. And then from our document library menu, we would select work authorization, and that's where all the work authorization sheets are stored. So we'll click there. And everybody should have a GuerCon work authorization sheet and then two Hull Associates ones. To make more documents after you've used them up or before you use them, you would select them by dragging them to here. We'll just do the whole ones for now, and it shows you have two documents selected, and it also shows you by a blue outline around each file you have selected. And from there you would go duplicate, and it's going to make two more of them. So we duplicated those files, and then we're going to unselect these two files by clicking the red X across the clipboard. So we'll go into how to use them right now. You just click on one of them, and then there it is. There's a work authorization sheet. So to rename the file, which you'd need to name it after the work authorization number that it is, you would tap and hold down on the name menu on the top, and then you would go to Info right here. And then from there you would enter in your new name here for your file. So we'll delete out the name and we'll do North Lamar CR1, as in change request 1. And then after that you just tap out of this window, just tap there, and it'll rename it for you, North Lamar CR1. And from there, to write on this document, you would select the typewriter, the blue typewriter right here on the side. You would tap that, and then it pops up showing you that that's what you're using. And then from there, you would tap anywhere on the document that you want to write. So we'll tap description of changes, we'll enter something there. And then I'm just going to put in just a test. And then reason for changes. We'll select the typewriter again, reason for changes, people need to know. Alright, so as you'll notice, the text that was put in looks kind of out of place. It's all up to the right there and then kind of down in the middle here. To move the text that you've inputted, you would tap it, and then you would tap the arrow button right there. Tap that, and then it highlights it with a blue box, and then you would touch within the blue box, and it lets you move your text to wherever you want it. So we'll put it justified up to the left, and then tap within the blue box to close out. So we'll do that with both of them, just to get them in the right place, make it look official. And then from there, you would need to enter in text up here into GC, job name, building number, specific units, job change request number would be CR1, work requested by, the GC name or superintendent name, and the date that they requested it. So to do that, we would tap the typewriter again, and then we'll put change request 1, so CR1, and then we'll move it to where it needs to be. Close that and move that over here where it needs to be. And then over here we would select GC, and then we'll just say Carlton Construction. And then to move it, we'd move it where it needs to be. And then you can also adjust the font size by clicking the A and then zooming that slide bar in or out. Makes the text bigger or smaller to fit it in the box better. So now we've got that fit well. And so far we've just went over the general how to use this sheet. And right now we also use this sheet to get the GC to sign it on the spot. So we would scroll down and go to where it says GC signature, zoom in a little bit. And then we would use our pen stylus that was given to you. You would select the pencil right here, and then you would have the GC sign it. And then just tap the red X there. And then we would, of course, need to date it, but we'll not go into that right now. So after you've annotated it and put in all your notes, you would also need to put in material and labor, how much 2x4s it took to do it, or, how many guys, how many hours it took. And then from there, you would tap the screen to pull up all your menus, and then you would email the file to Jeff Rowan by tapping that little box with the arrow coming out of it right there. And you would go to Mail Document, and then you would go to Flattened. And then from there, it's going to pop up a General Email tab, the way that it would if you were sending an email from any other app or just from the iPad. And then from there, you can select, who you want to send it